Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold and you are watching the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being here today. Guys, listen, if you're new to this channel, new to the Strat, new to trading, or struggling in your trading, this channel is going to change the way that you guys trade. But the first thing I need you to do is go down below and click that subscribe button. And then hit that bell. That's the important part. That bell gives you the notifications for when I send out videos just like this one every single day. This is our watch list for Monday, July 25th. I put out these videos for you guys every single day. I do top 5 watch lists. I do weekly swings, monthly swings. I have over 200 plus videos for you guys to learn the strat. Okay, learn how to trade profitably, learn how to trade consistently. We go through everything from entries and exits to managing your trades, trade reviews, different setups that we look for, etc., etc., etc. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold, and if you guys have questions about any of this stuff, feel free to DM me there or tweet at me or leave them in the comment section below. A few things I want to go through here. Number one, this platform that we use here to chart is called TradingView. If you guys are looking for a platform like this, and you would like to try this out, there's a link in the description below. It'll give you a free 30-day trial to TradingView. And then if you decide to use the subscription service that they provide, you get up to $30 off of that subscription when you click on that link, okay? The other thing I want to go through with you guys is the ads. I know they suck when they roll through. No one likes them. They're annoying. But those ads keep this material free for you guys and allows me to put this out continuously for you guys, okay? So I ask one thing of you in return for these videos is to let those ads roll through. If they play through and you need to go get a drink, go get a snack, come back and we'll rock through the plays or through the setups. And then the last thing as we go through here, I'm going to be talking about this indicator here. Time frame continuity, the candlesticks, the painted outside bars, painted inside bars. Those are all part of the Griswold Strat indicator on TradingView. Now you can't find it on the indicator tab here. You can find it by clicking on the link below. It's a one-time $25 fee. You get it for life. Any updates, any upgrades are free. Okay, so it's a one-time fee. You click that link down below. I will send you the link in an email, and you will have access to the Griswold Strat. You can also find that link in my Twitter profile. Okay, so there's a link in the Twitter profile. You can find it there, as well as links for one-on-ones, the Griswold Gold membership, merchandise, etc., etc. Hey, let's rock through this playlist now, guys. I do hope you guys had a really good weekend, some rest and relaxation, and are ready to go green this week. The first thing I want to go through and look at is SPY. So SPY, we tagged the top of this broadening formation, and we talked about it reversing off of once we hit that broadening formation, coming back down. That's exactly what happened. I don't know what's going to happen here. Are we going to have a 2-2 continuation here? Or is this going to be our 2 up, 2 down reversal on the day with this 2 being red? Okay, we'll see what happens. When we open up this week, this day, we don't know what they're going to be. So I'm interested to see what happens on Monday to see if we break through this trigger here. And then if we do we hit those targets right there in green now at 391.63, and the next one would be at 391.03. Is this a possible, do we have just a run down here and have a pivot machine gun? I don't know, but it'll be curious. I'm curious to see how it winds up on Monday and how it ends up playing out. If we do have a 2-2 continuation, or are we in a 2-2 reversal scenario and back to the bottom of this broadening formation here. Next up, we've got Apple AAPL. Apple, same thing. We've got this 2 up that finished red. I don't know what these are going to be. So when I day trade, I like the hourly, the daily, and not always, but I'd like to see that weekly in the same direction. This is time frame continuity, guys. This basically shows you which direction the candle is heading on the hourly, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, quarterly, and yearly. So when I day trade, I like to see the hourly and the daily for sure, and the weekly most times, okay? And then everything else is a bonus if it's trading in the same direction. Okay, so that time frame continuity comes with that Griswold Strat indicator I talked about. But for Apple, we had this 2 up, meaning we only broke the high of the previous candle. So 2 up, but it did finish red. So we are going to look for this to trend back to the downside. So we can look for puts at 153.45 with targets at 151.98. Cisco CSCO, exact same play, guys. 2 up, finished red. We have to wait for these three to open up in the morning, the day, the week, and the hourly, to see which direction it is heading. But we can look for triggers on puts at $44.25 and targets at $44.07. Now, people always ask me on these. I'll tell you guys right now, when I look for my options, so this trigger price is at $44.25. I'm looking for a $44 strike price, and I take the closest expiry. So Cisco is probably a Friday expiry. SPY expires, I believe, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I take the closest expiry, and I try and take the closest strike that I can that's just outside of the trigger price, okay? So that's Cisco. We'll go to Disney. I think Disney has the same thing. 2 up, finished red. So again, we're going to look for puts at 102.14, and we're going to look for first targets right here at 101.64. I can mark them out with you. Let's do it together. 101.61. So this is an inside bar followed by a 2 up, and we're going to look for a 2 down. It's what's called a Rev Strat, a 1, 2 up, 2 down reversal, okay? And it can work in both directions. It could be a 1, 2 down, 2 up, or a 1, 2 up, 2 down is what we're currently looking at, okay? Next up is Ford, ticker symbol F. Exact same setup, guys. 2 up, finished red. We'll look for puts at 12.73 with first targets at 12.63. IBM. IBM has an inside bar. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know about the inside bars. If you are brand new, let's talk about them. Okay, inside bars. These little yellow bars, they're painted that way because of the Griswold Strat indicator. So an inside bar does not break the high or the low of the previous candle. It stays within the range. Okay, stays right within the range. Does not break the high or the low. And when you see these inside bar candles, I want you guys to think of a spring and a tightening range. Meaning, when you coil a spring and it gets tight, and you let it go, it gets ready to explode into one direction or the other. And all we have to do is go back in time and history and look at previous inside bars, like this one right here. And we had this inside bar, and it ran right to the downside. Okay, and this inside bar ran to the upside, hitting targets, did what it was supposed to do. The candle told us when to get in at the trigger, and the candle told us when to get out at the target. Okay, inside bar, trigger, target, inside bar, trigger, targets. Okay, this is the easiest strategy you guys can find, the strat. Okay, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It tells you exactly when to get into trades right here off the trigger. Target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4. Okay, here it is again. Trigger off of the inside bar, target 1, profit. Okay, it's that simple, and it doesn't always work, but the majority of the time and probabilities tell us that it does work. And if you are new to the strat, new to trading, or you're struggling with it, I would recommend to you guys that you always play these inside bars, and that's what you should concentrate on, okay? So we can look for calls on this at 128.25. First targets we've got marked out. Puts at 125.74. First targets marked out. If we trend down and it's a 212 continuation, meaning we have a 2 down on the next candle, this whole time frame will be red on IBM, and that's a really good sign for a high probability trade. Hey, Keurig Dr. Pepper, KDP, 2 up, finished red. We can look for puts at 36.18, and then our first target marked out at 35.96. Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO. Coca-Cola's got an inside bar. Okay, so we just talked about inside bars. We know all about them. We know how they work now. We can take calls at 61.87, puts at 61.32. Again, if we trend down, we have full time frame continuity outside of the year to the downside. MSFT, that's Mr. Softy. Microsoft has a 2 up that finished red. We're looking for a 3-2-2 reversal. 3-2 up, 2 down reversal. So we can look for puts at 259.18 on Microsoft. Netflix, NFLX, same as what the first few ticker symbols were. 2 up, finished red. We'll look for puts at 218.39 and first targets at 211.57. Few more here, guys. PFE, same thing. 2 up, finish red. If we do follow through with this and we do trigger at 50.95 with our puts, we are going to have full time full time frame continuity to the downside. The month is stuck in an inside bar. So if we go to the month, where are we getting out of that inside bar? It's it's a far ways down. Okay, way down here is where we would be getting out of that inside bar to the downside. Not as far of a distance to move to the upside. Okay, so back to the day on Pfizer. We can look for puts on this one at 50.95, and then, like I said, first targets at $50.19. We are looking for full time frame continuity to the downside on that one. Starbucks, SBUX, 2 up, finished red. You're seeing a pattern here with these things. You see these big trends up. Go back and look at the video again. We have these big trends up where we've got higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, etc. And then we've got this 2 up red candle that we had on Friday. So again, we can look for puts on this one at 82.84. Doesn't mean that's the way it's going to go. We might just have a 2-2 continuation. First target's at 82.65. Next one at 81.89. So that's on Starbucks. And then I believe this is the last one we've got here is Teladoc TDOC. Same as all the others. A 2 up that finished red. So again, we're just looking for puts here at $40.36. Targets at $39.49 on TDOC. Okay, guys, that's the list. I'm not going to put out a top 5. I think we've got not that many tickers to look through. But if I'm telling you guys to look at a few and which ones I would be looking at, it would be SPY, Apple, Ford, and Pfizer. Okay, so those are all high liquid stocks. The spread between the bid and the asks are really tight, and that's part of the reason why I would be looking at those ones specifically. Pfizer's got full time frame continuity to the downside here. Right here, day, week, month, quarterly, yearly, hourly. If we trend down, it's all going to be red right across the board. So that's something I would be looking at as well with Pfizer. So SPY, Apple, Ford, Pfizer, and then I guess you could throw Microsoft in that play as well. Microsoft usually has a nice spread between the bid and the ask. So, guys, that's a list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're green. I hope you enjoyed your weekend and got some rest and relaxation, and you're ready for trading on Monday. And good luck, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.